Right guys, so in this video I'm going to show you where I personally think Euro USD is going to head this kind of week and the next kind of few weeks. I might be totally wrong, but this is my view. But yeah, so join me after the intro and I'll see you in a minute. Right guys, welcome back. So like I said, this is going to be my view on where I think Euro USD will be going. It might be wrong, it might be completely wrong. You know, the market goes in random areas sometimes, almost for no reason, but deep down there's always a reason. But we don't get everything right, so don't take this as 100% solid. This is just what I will be looking at personally. So right, what we got here guys, this is Euro USD, and this is the hourly chart. So I'm probably going to stick with the hourly chart, to be totally honest with you, because it's working really well at the minute. For some reason I can't get this any bigger, but right. So this is over the last, what we got, from the 4th of October, the 3rd, sorry, to the 5th of November. So this is the whole month. What you see here, this is the last month of price action. So based on the last month, you would be thinking bullish, because as you can see, we've made higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, and then higher highs. And we're breaking structure every time. We're respecting the low that has been made. We haven't broke these concrete lows just yet, so you're thinking bullish. And we are technically bullish, but when you zoom out and you see the bigger picture, you've got, these are swings, these are the swing areas. So if we do look at the daily quickly, so let's go big screen again. I don't know why it's not going wider for some weird reason. But this is basically, the swing is where it started the pullback and then it took liquidity. So the mid-range of this swing, say, that is where we took liquidity, hence why I've put the low at the start of that sweep, if that makes sense. I'm probably making this sound worse than it is, but the hourly is a bit neater. So let's just start at the let's start over here. I don't know why I can't get it big screen, but yeah. So what we got here guys is we dropped down there 18th of July. We started to sink all the way down, all the way down. We made lower lows, lower highs, blah blah blah, you know all that. We created a bottom, and we know it's the bottom because we went back and we actually tapped into the discount area, which is this 50%. We actually tapped in that only a tiny bit, but we took money effectively from this high. So that swept that. So that swing is sorted. So that then becomes the start of our other swing. Same again. The swing starts there. We only know that this is the swing low when this takes liquidity. So this wick here has tapped in to the discount area again. So this 50%, we've tapped in there. Yes, we've tapped in there a few times, but we know that that was the start, because that area where my cursor is now, that has wicked and it's not even closed above. So we know especially that that is taking liquidity, taking all the retail money, say. So that's took that. So that's that swing. So let's get rid of that. And then the next one, you can see the same again. And it's just an ongoing pattern that it just takes, we only pull back on the swing to take liquidity before we need to pull more money in before we push down with it. And as you can see, we've broke structure every time. So that's why we're in a downtrend, because we keep taking liquidity to sink. So when you think about it, and obviously this is the current swing we're in now, which is a little bit bigger. So what I'm thinking is, obviously it is a sell swing over the bigger time frame, where it's the hourly, but in the daily time frame we're selling. Even though the hour's currently buying, we're buying into a sell zone. And as you can see, this is the current swing. We've took this little bit of liquidity, but it's not tapped into the 50% yet. So I don't know why my computer's not letting me see it properly. It's normally bigger screen than this, but Right, we'll move on. So let's mark out this 50%. As you can see, we've now tapped in. So effectively, guys, yes, we're bullish on the hourly, but if we don't break the high of this grey box, which is the swing high, then we're now in a sell zone. So this could sink Monday, because we're on Sunday the 5th now filming. Monday the 6th of, I was going to say July then, it's not July, November. We could sink straight back down. But what I personally think is we're going to tap into this area a little bit more. We might even take, if I zoom across, so we might take all of this group of highs, we might actually liquidate them and take the high of them before we start making lower lows, lower highs. So yeah, we're buying into a sell area. So any part of this grey area, if you're buying, be very careful and I'd say take little and often, or trail your stop losses on a lower time frame just to secure profits, because yes, we're bullish, but zoomed out, we're bearish. So this is where it gets you with the mixed bias. Like it's a struggle, but it always makes more sense when you zoom out and when you mark your market structure, your price action. Look for the liquidity sweep. Then you can find out where the swing started, and then that's the start of the new swing, blah, blah, blah. And you get the picture like this. Excuse me, I've got an itchy nose. But yeah, so anywhere in this grey box, guys, I think we're going to be selling. We might buy Monday. Come Monday, a lot of people like to jump on reversals for Monday. So the big banks know that people want to see a sell now. So they might even take the high out. They might even just tickle the high, take the liquidity, and then sink. But we want to see that change of character. Like we want to almost go down to the, say, the 10-minute or the 15-minute, and we want to see something like. So we're there at the minute. We want to see something like this happen. We want to break this low, and if there's imbalance below the low, we might just be liquidating this low and then tapping there and shooting up. So instead of that, you want to, and then instead of you going, right, we've broke this low, we're going to come back, we're going to drop a sell in there. I don't know what is wrong with this computer at the minute. Drop a sell there, we get took out, because it might be just using this area as liquidity inducement. That's early buyers, so we might just be taking them out. So be careful. So ideally, we want to take. So if this goes like that, we want to take the next low out. Really, we want to break this level. I don't know what is happening, guys. What the right? I don't know what's up with my computer. It's going all weird. But we'll get back on topic, because that's something wrong with the cursor there. But yeah, so we're buying into a sell zone. Let me get rid of all this now because it's causing a mess. So be careful, guys, with Euro USD. We are bullish, but we're actually currently in a sell zone. We're in the discount zone of the overall swing. So we could potentially just sink from Monday, Tuesday, all week. We could sink, and this could either form a bit of a trend line. So at the minute, stay with me, guys. Stay with me. I know my computer doesn't want to work very well, and I'm going to have a look at that after this video. So we've got one touch at the bottom there. We've got two touch there with that wick just here. What could happen? I tell you what, it's really annoying me. This is. I don't know why. Let me figure this out. Well, we are big screen, so I don't know what is happening here. I don't know. Yeah, we could tap here, create the third touch on the trend line, then we might have a bounce off the trend line. We should do, because we're creating money. Then we might hit an order block of sort, or take liquidity here. So it might go something like this, tap into an order block, and then sink straight through that trend line. And then that I imagine will be the next week, the next 2 weeks or so. And then we'll reevaluate what we can see then. But like I say, guys, this is only my view. I'm sorry that it doesn't seem so clear. As you can see on the other videos, it's clearer. I don't know why this is not. I don't know why it's not playing ball. But yeah, so it seems to be better when it's not actually on big screen. So if you can see that, guys, we've got the swing. One swing, take liquidity. Second swing, take liquidity. Third swing, we've took liquidity. This is the fourth swing, and now we've actually took the high. We've took this high here. So that is some liquidity swept there. If you can see where these pound signs are, that is a high, and we've actually took this high, which is good because that high is on the first phase of the swing. That is the downtrend of that swing, and we've took money from them now. So there's technically no excuse for us to go any higher unless we want to take more money off of these people, because people will have stop losses above here. Like you might see, people will have stop losses tight to there. So potentially what we could see is, like I said, we could buy through them stop losses, make everyone think that we're still buying, and then start to sell off. Maybe tap the trend line, possible. Retracement and then straight through it, I'd imagine. This is kind of how I'm thinking, to go with the overall trend, because it is still a downtrend. Yes, there's a lot of bullish pressure, and if we break through this high here, then to me that is the trend change until further notice. But we've got all of this grey box that could sell. Anywhere in this grey box, it could sell. So be wary buying EU this week, the next couple of weeks, because we're in a sell zone at the minute, and we need to see confirmation on the, say, the 15-minute. You want the 15-minute to trend change. You want it to take the lows and start making lower lows, lower highs before you get into sell positions. So bear that in mind. I hope this video has been as clear as it can be to help you guys. Obviously, like and subscribe. I want to make more videos, but I want to know that I'm doing the right thing with the videos. I want to know that it's clear enough for you guys. And yeah, just drop me a like, a follow, subscribe, whatever. But yeah, that's it for now. Keep your eye on EU. Don't go rushing into it, and watch out for liquidity moves and imbalance. So bear that in mind, and I will catch you on the next one.